Hello and welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm your host, Info Guides, NFO Guides, and we're here to continue this journey with Path of Exile 2 with my monk build. And we're changing up my complete monk build, which up to this point has been basically all ice base. We're switching over to a Falling Thunder lightning base. New skills, probably gotta go shopping, all that kind of stuff. So it's like I got the volume a little too high for myself. So thank you everybody for hanging out with me. Please, if you guys like this kind of content, if you like Path of Exile 2, give me a like. Hit the like, subscribe buttons, hearts, follows, bell icons. I don't know, whatever you want. I appreciate any and all of them. So the first thing I got to do is find a spot to put all of my skill stuff that I currently have, because I'm just going kind of blank slate myself. And I want to be able to get back to this if I need to. So that means I got to organize my stash better. Okay, so I have everything open here in this spot for my stash. So let's go get all the skill. Let's get the skill gems. Okay. Don't need this guy right now. But Ice Strike, we're going to move over here. Charge Staff, I think I still want. Flicker Strike, I'll keep for now. Herald of Ice, I think I can move. Herald of Thunder will keep. Ghost Dance will keep. Combat Frenzy, I think we'll keep. Let's see. I don't think. Okay, we'll start with that, because I really like the charge staffs. Maybe that will be even more awesomer with this new build. We'll find out. See if I can keep it going. Okay, so let me go put those in the stash. Uh-oh. No! I didn't want them to go to the skills tab. Oh my. Oh my. Tempest Theory, no, it was... Not Charge Staff. Ice Strike. But I forgot. I just know that guy was a red guy, and now he's blended in down. Dang it. I think it may have been the behead. I think it might have been duration. And that might be a good one to have on the new build. Okay, let's try this again. I can't just control click because they won't go over for future use. We're going to be redoing all of our passive tree, except the Atlas. The Atlas we won't speak. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys a video, and we're going to watch a video of the build we're going to do. And as soon as I start seeing what he's using for skill gems, we're going to pause the video so we can see what's what.
still have these in salvo, so we get the same belt, evasion, energy shift. I get almost more when I was watching. Just,
Let's see, show it. Okay. I need Falling Thunder and Salvo. So let's go over here to stash, go to skills. Oh, all the way to the top again. And we want Falling Thunder. Not that one. This one. Okay. Falling Thunder. Now we need to juice it up. We need currency. Let's make my life easy. Okay. Oh, we also need quality. So let's come over here to these. Yes. Okay, there we go. So we got that. Now we need Salvo. Okay, so let me open up the stash again, go back to skills. Let me go down here to the support gems. Got tons of them. Okay, that should be enough. Yeah, that should be enough. Okay, so then go back over here. And I'll say this. And all gems. I'll type in solve it. It's a green one. Engrave it. Okay, what's he got on the next one?
salvo. We can kind of get rid of this for bosses as well, even ricochet.
Whoop. I know you guys can only see part of it here, so let me move that off screen a bit. There. That way you can see I'm just mimicking what he's got going on.
Swap in primal armament and perpetual charge into falling thunder because I have made some changes here. Salvo. We can kind of get rid of this for bosses as well.
Ricochet. So now we want Ricochet. Gotta learn how to spell RICO. Ricochet. Grade that. Okay, we got Ricochet in here. Next.
Well, even ricochet.
Ambrosia. I might already have that on something. We'll find it. Nope. Sorry, I still have residual costs from allergies. I'll try not to cough into the mic. Okay, next.
But this was one of the changes that I made, and it's insanely strong. I got a mana flask with 122 charges. So what Ambrosia does is use 20% of those, which ends up being about 25, and that gives me, I gain 3% of damage per charge consumed, which equals about 75% of gain damage, which seems much better than increased, I believe. And then I throw on
Mana Bounty. Next one. Okay, who's got mana bounty going? Sorry, guys. Ooh. Okay, so we got mana bounty. And now what?
Mana bounty, so basically can get a lot more charges back. Unfortunately, you can't get charges on kill and increase charges. I tried, they're both suffixes, so it didn't work. As for Gathering Storm, still got Perfection, still got Window of Opportunity. Through
You
Monster
didn't show
Temple
the
on there
last
'cause I
one.
still like the faster speed of it. Innervate in Ambush. We do have 100% crit on the Falling Thunder. You'll notice the critical damage.
Huh. Let's see if I can figure out. It looks like a blue one with a cross in the middle. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm not seeing it yet. Pinpoint critical. Okay, so there we go. I'm already using pinpoint critical. There. Cold exposure. Right. So on my flicker. Okay. He uses Gathering Storm. I wonder if I should keep using Flicker Strike. Oh, if I bring in Flicker Strike and keep my charged staff. Let's go pick up Flicker Strike. Shouldn't have put it away. Stash. 9. Not Flicker, Ice. See what one we get here. Take Ice Strike. Can't use him. It still gives me outrageous or pretty good DPS on my Flickered Strike. My charged staff should still help somewhat. Okay, what else he's got?
Dropped quite a bit because of the boots. But if we switch for a boss, because we don't really need to move fast, it doesn't show it, but it gives.
Want to see what he's running for spirit?
Per power charge. I also evolved this and got insanely lucky. Plus 17 to the evasion energy shield, which doesn't really matter. But I got an extra 2% crit damage per power charge and an extra 4 intelligence here. I was trying to hit the movement speed, but this was great, so I just took it. Let's see. As for Gathering Storm, still 100% crit whenever they're at full life, which is, I use it to initiate anyways, and to get the perfection stacks. And you'll notice notice I did get these both to 5 because I actually had some money for perfects. I do want to corrupt those at some point whenever I can afford to risk it. I
Passed
did
on,
corrupt this. I got it to
passed on crit. Okay. Best I got is an 18. Okay, we'll take it. I don't have the intelligence. I wish it would let me engrave it and just not let me use it. Okay, might have to come back to cast on crit. What else?
before
Yeah.
and then corrupted it and managed to get the extra socket. So we still got Profane Ritual, obviously, Impetus, and this is some new tech that I did. Overabundance gives us half the skill effect duration, which cuts down Profane Ritual from
He's got
2
Herald
seconds
of
to 1.
Thunder going,
And we got an extra 30 less and 25
and
less
Wind
here.
Dancer.
So in
and
total,
Ghost.
our ritual is almost a quarter of what it normally would be. So the charges just come in insanely fast, which helps because we have a lot faster attack speed and can afford to use them. Aside from that,
Okay, so Herald of Thunder. We've got Cold Infusion. We've got Ambush. We've got Long Shot. We've got Elemental Focus and Main.
we threw on Hell
Long Shot.
Shocking.
Okay, we got that one.
Herald of Thunder, Long Shot. From that, we threw on Herald of Thunder, Long Shot.
Reach. Okay, we got Reach.
Shot, Reach,
Deadly Herald. Don't have. Okay. And let's see. What's he got?
Deadly Herald.
Man, he moves pretty quick.
Focus, just because we have a lot faster attack speed and can afford to use them. Aside from that, we threw on Herald of Thunder, Long Shot, Reach, Deadly.
Elemental Focus. Okay, so I already have Elemental Focus on. Okay, so now let me come in here. Oop, not that. Ice Strike is still my primary, I think. Falling Thunder should be. And Flicker Strike, if I want it. Oh, my mouse is moving like crazy fast right now. Like ridiculously fast. Like, whoa. Like, this will be a problem if I'm in a fight. I'm not sure why it's all of a sudden doing this, so let me open up my mouse controls and fix that. Mouse pointer speed, slow it down. That feels a little bit more comfortable. Okay, sorry about that. My mouse was just flying all over the screen. Okay. I think we got that. So now we got to basically ditch our whole skill tree. See what we end up with. Oh, let's go up here. Refund Atlas. Nice.
Yes.
Refund passives. And I thought they said there was going to be like a refund all. I don't see it though. Okay, let's get this video
Herald
to
elemental
where
focus,
he's
just to
showing
kind
his
of give us
tree.
as much, DPS because we're overcapped. Still sunder my enemies.
Okay. He has all of this. He has this track. Okay, so he ditch, 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 ditch. Come up through here. You know, I think he does it. And that's when he goes out. Okay, then he comes up here. And he's got the outside edge. We'll see how many points I end up with after this. Oh,
You also notice
okay, so then he goes up over this way. Is this arc, that full circle, none of this. He has none of that. He does have this leg here. Okay, what else over this way? He goes past this. Intelligence. I think he took all of that. He has this and this. He doesn't have any of this. None of that. None of that. He then goes up to that half horseshoe. We'll keep. Okay. Then this he kept. He doesn't have this.
that we got rid of some of the power charges. So this one, it was kind of nice. A little bit of DPS. We could probably throw that back in there if we wanted to. I just really wanted some movement speed because I got tired of running around like a snail. This one, though, we did have to get rid of. It just did not work with meditate because what would happen is I would get an energy charge, or I would get a power charge. It would give me, 40% more energy shield. And then after the recently went away, so after 4 seconds, it would actually drop my energy shield down. And so it just kept happening back and forth. And it eventually would just get me back to the base amount of shield. So the meditate wasn't really behaving well with that. Went with some weapon swap passives when we switched. Basically just a lot of energy shield recharge rate. And since we were already over here, just took some extra max energy shield here and here. Got some crit here. Still got the crit here on the weapon swap. We're at 0 and 0, so those are capped out. Due to some other changes that I made, we were actually able to get rid of this entire area here, so we don't really need this extra crit chance. And in doing that, we didn't really need this extra crit damage either. If we get some better jewels, we could probably throw this back in there just for a decent crit damage buff. from that, we have the movement speed here.
Okay.
Movement speed
Go
here.
to the next
some
spot, the
attack
lower
speed
part.
here. Extra energy shield. Attack speed.
Okay. So we went here. Took that piece. Sorry. Took this piece right here, so I just got that. And then he just kept going down this leg to the next node. So. I'm assuming I need intelligence. That's why I'm hitting all these with intelligence. Because I watched this guy's video earlier and need like 200 intelligence, 200 dexterity or something. Okay. So we get to here. Oh, and he does go past it and pick up movements. Okay. So we pick up movement speed. And then what did he do here? He picked up accuracy, accuracy. He picked up a bunch of accuracy, it looks like, down through here. I'll hold off on that leg. And let's go down the tree. Looks like he picked up this. And I came over here. Okay, but he ditched all of this. Ah, taking one gem out just undid everything. Ooh, okay. Sacre bleu. Well, it didn't. It didn't. That was weird. Because it kept this over here.
Let's try something different.
Yeah, let's
Speak.
try. Okay, what happened? Okay, I think I bugged it by doing that.
Must meditate.
So let me log out the character and log it back in. Okay, let's come up here to the door
What is it?
again
I'm.
and see what's actually still here. Okay, it says this. Okay, now I can unselect this. Okay, so there's that. Hey, how you doing there, Joseph? I'm watching a invoker build and I'm retooling my passive tree to this guy's Falling Thunder invoker build. I was all told up for basically Ice Strike. I played that for a while and now I'm going through and I'm going to try this guy's build. See if I can survive. Oh, I gotta undo that. Then I can. How are you doing there, Mr. Joseph? Yeah, I really enjoyed playing as the Ice Strike monk. Um, One of my viewers is telling me this build is far better. It just is going to be a complete overhaul of my character, which is no big deal. I got the gold to do it. I've got everything set, so it's just okay. Now's the time. I'm going to try. I'm a level 90 monk. This is my first character, first playthrough I've ever done on Path of Exile 2. I never played Path of Exile 1. Now he shows some of this. And then he goes down this path. And then he has a little bit over here. What is this? Oh, I think he took all of this here. And then he just kept going down through here. He's going for these over here. 16 to evasion. Movement speed. Movement speed. And okay, so he just went down this way. Okay, let me apply these points and figure out what I'm missing. I do have the socket right here I need to put in place, so for now we're just going to reuse this guy.
Let's meditate.
There it goes. Okay, so I've got some points hanging out somewhere that he does not have. Oh, these right here, I think. Which I can't show you. Here, I can do it this way. You're playing the Smith of Katava? Yep. I want to play that one next. But I don't play 8 hours a day, so I'm limited on my playtime. So I don't know how often I can start new characters, but that's okay. Okay. Yep, this guy does not have this. Whoops. Now he does have... He has 3 more points. I'm missing something on my skill tree here that he has undone, because I should have... Oh, he has less on the staff. So he has less on the staff. And he put it over here into... movement speed, evasion. That seems like a waste. I mean, 15% evasion, okay. Okay. Yep. Yeah, the start of the game versus the end game area. I don't mind the end game area being slow. I wish there was more of a goal to reach level 100. Excuse me. I wish there was something like when you get your character to level 100, there's a secret retirement home map for characters at level 100. You go in there and you get to, I don't know, craft a particular item that you can pass down to your next character. I don't know, some goal. Torchlight 2 had a system where you could heirloom your items to your descendant characters. In Torchlight 2, it was like your character got old and retired, and you got to pick one item to heirloom down to your kin, and that one item would get an increase to all of its stats. And you could heirloom the same item 5 or 6 times. I'm just looking for any other points I might need to move here. Oh, I think he did this side. Yeah. Oops.
Energizing. Speak.
He had it that way. Trying to see what I have that this guy doesn't have. Because I seem to be short on points. Item inheritance I thought was awesome. I mean, I just Path of Exile 2, again, this is my first time playing the game. I like ARPGs. I just don't like a lot of the terminology that they have in Path of Exile 1 that is now transferred over to Path of Exile 2. In no way, shape, or form is Endgame. They introduce a whole bunch of new items and loot systems at Endgame. Well, that's not the end of the game if you're just now introducing Delirium and all these other Endgame areas have unique stuff. That is not Endgame. So I think the terminology Endgame should go away and it should be, I don't know, open world, because you're putting maps wherever you want, going wherever you want. Dang it, I forgot to hit apply. And then Endgame should actually be, okay, this character is no longer playable for, not saying he died, just he's no longer playable. He's reached a true end game. But give us some sort of goal at that end game. Let's see. We got all the same stuff there.
Aside from that, we have the
I'm watching this guy.
Here, movement speed here, some attack speed here, extra energy shield, attack speed. But here's the biggest change. So for one, we did get rid of this because we didn't need the extra 6% from the notables. And it was just 2 extra points I was able to get rid of because we got some crit down here. Gives us a pretty good amount of crit damage bonus. And yeah, so we came all the way down here so that we could get more movement speed, more attack speed, extra jewel slot. Replace the jewel slot from way up here with one down here. This was the anoint, and basically just worked my way all the way over here for another 6% movement speed. Nothing crazy. Later on we could probably get rid of this. I just was really tired of walking so slow. You'll notice in some of the clips I'm just moving much faster, attacking much faster. I'm insanely more tanky compared to what I was. I was getting one shot constantly, and now it's very rare that anything really kills me. That's how I was able to get to 91.5, and just the last couple of days, honestly, been working, so I didn't really get to test all this out too much, but
I must meditate.
Sorry. Okay, now that I got all the points in the right place, now I can go ahead and start taking a look at my character itself and if the current equipment I have will work or not work, or I'm not sure. So we're just going to probably pick a simple map to run on a simple node and see what happens. But I first have to check it looks like I can still wear everything I was wearing. Let's put stuff away. The quarterstaff I'm using is only a +4 to all melee skills. And I know there's ones out there with a +6. It's just I can't afford them just yet. What I liked about this one is it gains 45 mana per enemy killed. So it has nice DPS. Getting a drink. Okay. Ran out of water. So yeah, I've got a really good set. Oh, I just picked up this ring, but with this build change, I don't really need that ring. Let me go back to the other one I had. Don't know if this is it. Thank you. So I'm at 75 on everything and 55% on this. Now let's look at strikes. Falling Thunder is 14,000. My Ice Strike is down to 27,000. But it's going to be all about power charges. Oh, no, that's okay. The +4 on that level actually helps tremendously on DPS. But my character name is NFO Guides, exactly spelled like my stream name. So NFO Guides right here. I'll definitely take a look at it. But this guy's build, it does screen clearing with like only 14,000 DPS because it chains and it reflects and all this kind of stuff. It still does screen clearing. Oh, where's a more basic map? Because I'm learning, we'll just take that guy as is. Nothing special. Well, I got these tier 14s. Yeah, we'll do a tier 14 white. Physical is 319 to 622, but only plus. Oh, well, thank you for all the extra maps. $255. Let's go here. Okay, so my Falling Thunder is a 14,000, and my ice strike is at 27.
Shocking.
Yep, just not quite enough. Both of them went down. No, I appreciate it. Do you want them back? It looks like it's not going. It looks like it's not quite enough. I appreciate it all the same. Let's see. Well, thank you very much. I've been thinking if I run another character, I might just replay a monk. with all my lessons learned. And I've kept all my old gear. So like my old equipment here. This is what I came up with and started with myself and progressed with. But I've got so many lessons learned and all that kind of stuff. I'm sitting on a ton. So I had thoughts of rerunning the monk with lessons learned. We'll see. But definitely the stuff that you just gave me and the other stuff that I've had 100% easier to level with that kind of stuff. This looks like a basic area. Again, the whole point of running this map is to try to learn these new skills. Falling Thunder. Flicker Strike. Okay, wait, what happened? I want Ice Strike. Falling Thunder. Ice Strike. Oh, that's nice. Are you sure? Thank you. Only thing I'm giving up is resistances, but we'll take it with me. I just gotta make sure I got the rest of my skills here. So, what happened to my Tempest Bell? Huh. I'm not sure why I can't use Tempest Bell. I still have Ice Strike. And I still have Charged Staff. What am I missing? Buff grants 1 to 20 with attacking with lightning, which I am. I don't understand. Yeah, that belt does look like it's going to increase DPS. I'm just unsure why my... Hey, Camelot, how you doing? The build I'm using is this guy's video right here. Falling Thunder Invoker. Nox, Strix Gaming. Oh, it's a strength issue. Okay. Thank you. I always forget to look up there. So, I definitely should be able to lose some of my intelligence that I
Go
did
on.
over here. So let me refund passives. Wrong one.
Speak.
Okay, so this guy's tree here. Let's see. Strength. 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 And strength. We'll do 20 points.
Let's try something different.
Okay, now they're showing up on my bar. There we go. I'm happy again. You can send a link in chat, but sometimes links are being filtered out. So, for those that don't know, Camelot is over on Twitch. So you can send me a link, but it's better to send it to my Discord server. Let me go ahead and post that in chats real quick, just so people have that. I just got to open up some windows. Okay, so how you doing over there, Camelot? And you can try to post the link in there in chat, but I just don't know if it will take. I don't know what permissions I have set right now. And let's go over here, and for those of you over here in YouTube, I'll post that as well. There we go. Yes, I have tried Flicker Strike. I do have it in here, right here. But I nerfed it a little. Sorry, dry throat. I nerfed it a little bit, switching over from my Ice Strike build over to this guide that this guy has. So I do have it. It's not as powerful as it once was. But I want to check out this guy's build and see how it works. Supposedly it stacks power charges. Right now, yes, I only have a monk. Okay, this still says my strength is a little bit low. Okay, let's
Speak.
refund a couple more. Maybe just one more?
Time to refocus.
There we go. Now, do I still have all my equipment? Okay. 75% on everything. Alexandra, how you doing? And thank you for pointing out why that wasn't working. They should have a tooltip on hover that kind of describes that. My eyes didn't catch it at the top there. Okay, let's go do this basic map. Again, the intent here is for me to try to get used to this guy's build a little bit. So that's the strike, but I gotta build up charges first, and I'm going to use, this is Ice Strike still, right? Yes.
Frost crush.
See, I only see 3 power targets. Okay, I've got something wrong with this guy's build. I mean, my Ice Strike does better. I mean, that was decent. But the guy was showing more of a chain link.
I need mana.
That's Ice Strike. I missed something. Yeah, I undid that. I didn't see it on the guy's build. Let me backtrack on his build and see if I see it in there. Yeah, he doesn't have resonance. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's see. He doesn't have resonance.
Go on.
Let me go. Was it not refund passive? Yeah, refund passive. We're talking. Not that one. That's. I always forget where it's at in this tree. I don't know why. This guy right here. So I need 2 points. So let me. I didn't see it in that video, which is by Nox Strix Gaming. That's this window that I have up right here. You can see his name and the title of the video. Okay, so now let's come over here and pick up. I got 2 points. Okay, we'll try that. Yeah, he had some green power charges around him, but I'm not sure how. Or I did in that map. So let's try
something
this.
Different. Frozen lash.
There we go. That was. I don't know how he was doing it.
Back to the soil.
Okay. Sitting there standing and fighting. Okay, so I definitely have mana issues with this. Okay.
Brave Rex. Thrust crush.
I mean, this feels like a pretty nice build. This is a level 14 map. He had more power charges that he could build up, so oh, he uses propane ritual. Okay. So technically I'm using ice strike.
Frozen lash.
The biggest problem I'm having is seeing my mouse cursor in the middle of all the destruction. So I might have to increase my mouse size. And I am paying a little bit too close attention to everything, but not the monsters. So,
Meets the dreamer.
hey, we'll take a unique. You know, I should have been using charged staff as well. Now let's get surrounded.
Foul creature.
I can still heavily rely on my ice strike.
No test without purpose.
All right. I might have to with the
Still pond between
with
rushing
this particular
rivers.
animation set. I was struggling to see my mouse when everything went off. Okay. So there's I like how that's working. I'm not sure how he was definitely one-shotting big bosses. And I didn't see that happening on a level 14 map. So I'm not sure. I'll have to look at his stuff and his equipment. I know he goes over it, but I really want to use this belt that you gave me. But I think that's going to torch my resistances. Not terrible. Let's try that belt. So this was donated to me. More physical damage. I mean, for a monk, it's like all about physical damage. So Ice Strike is 26,000. Falling is still 14,000. Okay, let's try a basic level 15 map. We'll go with this one. Yeah. Learning a new build, I can't just jump too far. Oh, good. Another nice, normal node. Yeah, that belt looks phenomenal. I just got to make sure.
Frost crush. Horrid creation. No mana.
Okay, let's go over here and get surrounded. That's why I like Ice Strike. Oops. Got myself caught. I need something for mana recharge. Using Ice Strike with this, I'm going through too much mana. And Exalted, we'll take it. quite doing screen clearing, but again, he had different equipment than I did. Yeah, it's... Let me revert back to my other belt. I like that belt, but let's just make sure... Because I'm familiar with this set of gear, so...
Frost crush.
Got stuck in a doorway.
You're here to kill me, aren't you? God, I won't let you. No!
Where in the... My God, going?
This is my penance. So be it. Fuck. Away with you. I need money.
My guy is not walking around this stuff. My guy is just stuck on the environment. Hey.
Frost! Foreign creation!
still pond between rushing rivers.
What is it?
Sorry, guys. I didn't know I still had my mic muted. Overall, the build feels very good. I'm missing something because I'm not getting the screen clearing like the other guy was. So I'll take a look at that stuff next time I get a chance to look into it. I think I'll be playing tomorrow night, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time. If my voice is holding up. So I appreciate everybody that stopped in, was watching. If you guys like this type of content, please like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of the build change so far? Let me know what you think I should do to make improvements to it and all that fun stuff. So until next time, guys, peace. Thanks for hanging out.